The MMORPG genre took the video game industry by storm, and these games have been around for literally decades now. Millions of people have spent countless hours developing their characters on hundreds or even thousands of different titles. But what is so attractive about this genre? What's so enticing? Why do so many people log on to World of Warcraft daily, almost 14 years after the game's release? Why do people keep logging on to Guild Wars 2? Why do they keep coming back? Well, if you want the TLDR, it's the carrot on the stick mentality. And that's what really keeps the people hooked. MMORPGs have something that no other genre can offer. A world that's alive and constantly can change and evolve. There's always a new quest or mission to be completed, a new antagonist to kill, a new piece of gear you need to loot. There's always something to look forward to with your character's development. In other words, you never truly beat the game. You just keep chasing that carrot. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying this is a bad thing. In fact, I think it's great. It's guaranteed to always give you something to do. I think the main flaw with this style of gameplay, however, and we see it in games all the time, is that it often gets really repetitive. And that's the hardest thing for these designers to keep up with, is creating engaging and entertaining content, yet keeping it unique from whatever they've done in the past, so they're not just re-releasing the same rehashed bullshit content. Change of pace and gameplay is crucial to a game that thrives off of an interactive world that is constantly evolving. When the carrot on the stick is decorated uniquely every so often, that's when players are able to play a game for 14 years and not get bored. Another big aspect that I think is so enticing about MMOs is the social aspect. Sure, you can play Call of Duty or PUBG with your friends, but you can't walk through a virtual city and see hundreds of other players just walking around at the auction house, going to vendors, in the inn, everywhere throughout the city. It makes it feel so alive and engaging. Being able to interact with literally thousands of players and level your characters with them day after day is something that draws in a lot of people and no other genre can offer. I think the main thing is that most MMOs have this expansive universe with gameplay that follow the mantra of easy to learn, difficult to master, which provides the player with room for practically infinite growth. And with the multitude of different gameplay styles and the fact that these games are built with social interaction in mind, you really are left to depend on your friends and guildmates. It's been psychologically proven that people work best when in small groups. So in this case, we can say groups of 5 to 40 people, which is how most MMOs work. It's a really simple game mechanic that works off of multiplicative enhancement. If everyone plays their role correctly, each spell will affect whatever enemy or party member a certain percentage, and this multiplies based on the amount of people in the group and what the enemy is scaled for. You all have a common goal, which helps to build relationships and a camaraderie that some people might not have in the real world or others just want more of. Something to escape their boring everyday life. Another thing that keeps bringing them back. I guess, to close this off, the fact that there's this expansive universe that's always growing and changing and is something unique from the one that we live in is enticing enough on its own to draw people in. There was a time when I was in high school where literally all I did was play World of Warcraft, and before that it was RuneScape. Of course, I'm an adult now, and I really only play casually because I have other priorities now, but I will always have fond memories of these games and how they offered me some escapism from the everyday world and provided me with comfort that I might not have had at the time otherwise. Alright guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give the video a like, and if you want to see more content like this, do not forget to subscribe. And if you are subscribed, don't forget to hit the little bell icon to enable post bell notifications, because that's the only way to get notified when I post, because YouTube thinks just subscribing doesn't mean you want notifications. Once you hit the bell, a dialog box will pop up, and all you have to do is check the box saying you want notifications and click save. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.